Hi, Scorpio. This is going to be your reading for October 14th through the 20th. It's good for the Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus sign of Scorpio. As always, keep in mind it's a general reading. It's not going to resonate with all of you. If it doesn't resonate, watch your Rising, Moon, or Venus sign. You could find messages there instead. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the link to my website's in the description below. There will be an extended reading, most likely, if I feel we need to do an extended reading. If you feel that you need the extended, the link to that will also be at the top of the description below. If you're new, welcome to Soma, Chandra Tarot. Subscribe, hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. All right, let's get into it. I think you guys are just having a break even kind of week. The sun is going down on something for you, and the sun will come up again, is kind of the vibe I'm getting. I'm seeing that you're feeling a little left out in the cold, or you're worried and you're disappointed through the tarot. What came out of the Halloween Oracle deck for you was dawn, the light after the darkness. It's always darkest before the dawn. Whatever you've been through, Scorpio, you're coming out on the other side with more wisdom. You might have had to clear something out, or something was cleared out of your life. Your guides want you to know there is light after a dark period of time. And I don't know what this deck is called. They wanted me to use it for you. I've forgotten it. What came out for you this week was service, courage, and worry. I feel good when I help others. So this week you might be called to be somewhat kind and giving. I would be careful with that because you're showing me that you see yourself as the Five of Pentacles, which is someone that's worried, feeling left out in the cold, maybe struggling a little bit financially. Make sure that you give to yourself before you give to others. Perhaps you have been very giving to other people lately, and now you're feeling a little depleted, but service came out for you guys. I feel good when I help others. Also, what came out for you was courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Some of you are dealing with a Leo, maybe, because I have cards that indicate there's lion, the sun, courage, and then, oh, excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Sorry, you guys, I had to pause. I had a huge sneeze. I never sneeze on camera. I think it's gross. But worry has also come out for you. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. So I do think you're worried about some stuff. I think that you have had to be courageous, and you will have to be this week, and face and find inner strength to face any fears you have with confidence. It may do you some good to help others right now. What's come out of the Surrender to Now deck for you as advice is surrender to your full power and surrender to inner peace. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. That looks like it might be kind of difficult for you. I think you're focused on healing. I think you need a little bit more fun. I think you're feeling somewhat pessimistic here this week. Your guides are saying, don't play it small, even though you're feeling small. You're almost there to a healing of some kind. Just surrender to inner peace. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis in quiet, meditative moments. Focus on the stillness within and enjoy the inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. I think this is just about grabbing little inner moments of peace, Scorpio, throughout your day when you can. I think this week is going to be a just breathe kind of week. Just release worry and be courageous. Whatever you're going through has made you need to be courageous, and you may have been in the service of others for quite some time. Just make sure you take care of yourself too, my very generous Scorpios. I love your sign. Most of the Scorpios that I know are very loving, good, generous people. Make sure you take care of you too. So the reason for the reading this week is the sun in reverse. Some of you were dealing with a Leo, maybe. I have Leo and Aquarius here so far. The sun is setting on something. There's a lacking in clarity. And you might be, sorry, you guys, you might be operating under a false impression of some kind, or someone doesn't have all the facts in the situation. More clarity is necessary this week. If the sun's going down on something, it might be making you feel a little disappointed or left out in the cold. Someone may have a very strong inner child that needs healing. This is a bit of pessimism. The challenge this week is also the Five of Cups. This is just the challenge. We have these moments where we feel regret, and we focus on our disappointments and our failures or pessimism. Someone's feeling really sorry, and you might be. Try to just focus on the positive this week and realize that there are still two cups left standing. So Look at your failures and losses as just personal setbacks and lessons and move on. But you see yourself as the Five of Pentacles. So some of you are battling an injury or an illness. You're worried. You're feeling a little left out in the cold. You just have a bit of a lacking mindset. Oh my God. Sorry, Scorpio. I've just had a full on ear, nose, and throat activation. Maybe some of you have colds. I was fine before I started reading for you, but maybe some of you have resources around you, but you're feeling kind of bewildered at the moment in a relationship or a situation. In your environment, someone you're connecting to, this could be your response to the environment, or this is this person. They're not wishing on a star at this point. This person's just learning to trust themselves. They could be an Aquarius, or they were connected to one maybe, or you're just feeling a little hopeless this week. It is, there will be light after the darkness. Just get your moments of peace when you can and play it small. But a person in your environment may be feeling kind of small and hopeless. They can't move towards their higher purpose or in the relationship with you. I feel as though this person is healing from something, or you're healing from something. Here's the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck in reverse. That's the light after the darkness. This could all be you, Scorpio, or I'm trying to pick up on an energy around you. Spirit, show me Scorpio. How do they feel? How does Scorpio feel? Thank you, Spirit. Seven of Cups in reverse. Well, if you were living in any kind of a fantasy or an illusion, you're definitely not anymore. I think you're overwhelmed emotionally. If you were confused, you're not now. You either don't have the choices in front of you that you want. You might feel like you're out of choices, out of options emotionally. You're focused more on your own personal values at this point. You're not window shopping through life looking at all your possibilities here. It's kind of an overwhelming feeling emotionally. Page of Swords in reverse. I think somebody made you feel left out in the cold at some point, and now you do not want to talk to them. You can't think of a new way to explore your emotions. You are not curious about this at this point. If you were living in it, if you were doing any wishful thinking, you are not now. Okay. So not really getting what you need. And you don't want to talk about it. You might have heard some gossip or shit talk, or there's just been no real good communication between you and this person. I think you don't want to talk to them, or you feel like they're just not talking to you. You could be dealing with an air sign. Okay, how does this person feel about Scorpio? How does this person feel about Scorpio? Five of Wands in reverse, Two of Pentacles. They're kind of making excuses. They don't really know what to do. With the Five of Wands in reverse, they're pretty conflict avoidant. And because the Page of Swords is here in reverse and the Five of Wands, there could have been a group dynamic here, possibly. There could have been people involved and gossip and hearsay, and you guys could have had differences of opinion. And this person's now avoiding that, or they want to eliminate that. I think you do too. This person's kind of juggling their feelings. I don't really know how I feel. Okay, what action is this person going to take towards Scorpio this week? What action will this person take towards Scorpio? Strength in reverse. Here's the Lion energy. Lots of Leo coming out. This person is drained, or you are very drained by them. This person's having a hard time. They have a lot of self-doubt. They might sometimes do things impulsively. They can't be strong and compassionate and persuasive. They're kind of retreated into a cave. They kind of can't face you. They might experience feelings of inadequacy. I think you're both disappointed. I think you both need more information and clarity from one another, or the sun's going down on something and you're trying to reclaim power. You surrender to your full power. This person seems to not be able to. What else is this person going to do? The Queen of Wands. Interesting. You could be dealing with a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They might want a friendship with you. That'll be fun to clarify. They might want some kind of a passionate exchange. I think they want your attention, but I don't think they want to face you. Okay, this could be a friend. How do you feel about this person further? What action are you going to take towards this person? What action is Scorpio going to take towards this person? Four of Pentacles in reverse. You're just letting this go. If any of you have had any financial issues or money has been involved, focus on your budget a little bit better. But I think that you're trying to just let this go. This is a huge burden for you. You've worked very hard to complete the cycle that you're in. You've even had to like take a little bit of a risk financially, maybe even. How does Scorpio, or what's the final outcome? What is the final outcome? And then I'll dig a little deeper into your feelings. What is the final outcome for Scorpio? The Page of Wands in reverse. Nobody's really talking. The pages are here. We got a Page of Swords and a Page of Wands in reverse. We could have two kids involved, but not necessarily. Even when pages come in reverse, pages are, exploration and study and communication. So communication isn't great. And when it happens, it's sporadic and all over the place. And someone's just feeling bored, frustrated, stuck, not feeling free-spirited, not anxious to discover more. Okay. How does Scorpio really feel about this person? The Queen of Swords. We got two queens on the table. The Queen of Swords is technically Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I almost always see a Scorpio as the Queen of Swords. Because you guys are not messing around. Being ruled by Mars, like you're warriors, you're really sharp, like you carry your weapons with you. Look at her. She's like, what are you so afraid of? What, you mean this sword I'm holding? Don't be silly. I just want the truth. I demand it, actually. I'm asking, aren't I? So I think you want answers. I think that you're not going to chase this person to communicate. I think that you know that you need to come up with a solution. I think you're trying to be smart. Either that or you have an air sign in your life or you've got air in your chart. Two of Wands, you have a decision to make. You're invested in something emotionally, but you're going to stand back and discern the truth. And you need more information. And you feel like you really need to directly communicate here. I don't think there's great communication here right now, though. You're holding back because you're not getting what you need here. You're just watching and waiting for information, I think. I think if this person comes to you, you'll say, okay, talk to me about all this bullshit I've heard. Or let's talk about all the lack of communication between us. How does this person really truly feel about Scorpio? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This person could be going through a divorce. This person's just feeling a lack of overall stability. They either don't see long-term commitment with you at this point, or there's a divorce happening and they're trying to figure out how to make that work. This is the darker side of wealth, the deconstruction of the karmic empire, or just financial failure and loss. You guys might just be trying to figure out how to fix something financially or with your resources, and it's difficult. How else does this person feel? Six of Swords. They just want to put the past behind them and move on. This Queen of Swords might be someone you're watching somewhere else. All right. This is a weird reading. I actually don't really like it because it's not telling me where something is going. It's showing me what's happening in your day-to-day. What's this Page of Wands in reverse? Why is he here in reverse? The Ten of Cups. Someone wants a happy ending. Family and long-term emotional stability seems to be important. The Empress. Now we've got a Taurus, Libra energy showing up. A wife, a married woman. The High Priestess in reverse. Somebody here wants some long-term stability, or that's in the energy. That's in your energy from another person or you yourself, Scorpio. But someone, this could be you, this could be your person. The High Priestess is Pisces or Libra or Cancer. This could be you, this could be them. Someone is withdrawn into silence, needs a lot of alone time, is ghosting. If you're the Empress here, you're really trying to hold it together, but you're bored and restless and stuck. You feel like you need a lot of time alone, or someone's just not listening to their intuition. What is the High Priestess in reverse? Because that's a promiscuous person, or a person that lies, or ghosts. The Four of Swords in reverse. Someone needs a lot of alone time. There is not enough growth potential at this time. There is a transition, or there's no homecoming. How does this Empress really feel? I kind of get the feeling that someone might be happily married or something like that, but someone else might want you to be their friend or whatever. Actually, tell me a little bit more what this person wants. They're Romeo. They come in and out romantically. They're guarded, or they think you're guarded with them when they do this. They're restless, unfocused, and burnt out. I think this person's kind of running around and trying to get attention, or hooks up with Girl Friday, or that's who they are. And you're like, no, you left me out in the cold. I have more than one choice, I'm going to let this go to a degree, but I'm really trying to complete something that was difficult for me. And I don't want to talk right now. I want something that's long-term and stable. I'm an Empress, for crying out loud. And if you want to run around or whatever, or keep secrets from me, yeah, here's the King of Swords in reverse. Someone's been a jerk. King of Swords and King of Pentacles in reverse with the High Priestess in reverse. I think this is your person. You're either pulling back from them and keeping secrets from them, or they're doing that with you, because this is a guy that, worst case scenario, it's a really stubborn asshole that just likes to get the last word because he's an authoritarian. Best case scenario, this is someone who can't think of a good strategy and can't really discern the truth, and is feeling sort of stuck and ungrounded, can't be very supportive, maybe isn't goal driven. And they're withdrawing into silence. What's the best case scenario here? Six of Pentacles, breadcrumbing, or just evening out the situation. But someone will resist change. There will be little to no communication. And someone will run around. I think you're dealing with a person that wants you to be their friend, or wants you to come in and out of their life for passion and romance and whatever, and then they're guarded with you. This person could just be going through a divorce and they're still healing, or they're not feeling great about themselves, and that's why they've behaved the way that they do, Scorpio. And that's why you've gotten left out in the cold and shouldered all the burdens yourself. And somebody might not want to talk because they realize you mean business. Your intuition might have been off about them. I think this person might have ghosted you because they're conflict avoidant and they don't really know what they want. Yeah, here's the Tower. Kaboom. Have the sudden awakening. Yeah, have the sudden awakening about this person. Let the Tower fall, hit the eject button, tear everything down, and rebuild. And that may be what you're going through now. And that might be why you're feeling some of this crisis here. Just keep the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Cups falling together makes sense. I think you're really trying to keep family and loved ones and yourself happy and maintain emotional stability. Some of you are even trying to maintain marriage or be great moms, or you want that. And that's a burden. That's a lot. There's only one person on this card. You're carrying it all on your shoulders here. And I don't think that this person quite wants the same thing. I think you know that because you don't want to talk to them. And I don't know that they want to talk to you. I think that and if this is all you, Scorpio, you're like, my intuition was wrong. This has gone completely stagnant. There's no growth potential here. I'm in transition with this person. There's no real stability here at the moment. Some of you might want to move or relocate, but you won't do that yet. And I think the person you're dealing with they're not being fair, they're not being grounded, they're not being the smartest that they could be either. I think they just want a passionate friend or lover, maybe. with all these knights and this Queen of Wands, they might want you to be that. And you're like, I'm not talking to you. The sun's going down on this. So I can see why you're feeling pessimistic. But you can be the Queen of Wands, you yourself, where you are passionate and you are independent and you are magnetic and charming, and the Queen of Swords as well. I mean, there are three queens here that look really beautiful. Yes, they might be a cast of characters in this story. Some of you are fond of these people, some of you are not, but there's nothing saying that you can't be them, you know. I don't need to do an extended for you guys. I've been doing extendeds. I don't need to. This person's just trying to move on. They lack stability. Bottom line is they don't know what they want. They don't quite know what they want to do. They don't quite know what they want to do. And for whatever reason, strength in reverse to the Queen of Wands tells me they want your attention. They might want you to be like a passionate friend or a lover, but it's not with strength of character. They can't face you in that way. Even if this is a friend, I think it could be possibly two friends here or sisters, family members having some kind of an issue here. It could be a family thing. Just see this for what it really is and tear it all down and rebuild. Yeah. Okay, Scorpio, that's your reading for the week. I hope it resonates with you and I hope it helps you. Book a private reading with me if you want to work with me personally. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Scorpio. Take care of yourselves. The light after the darkness. It really is darkness before the dawn, my dear ones. I'll see you next time.